Your name is Larry Laffer. You've arrived in beautiful Lost Wages without luggage. The airline lost it. Without a hotel reservation, you forgot to get one. And without a clue. You've never had one. You exit the cab. The hot, dry air of Lost Wages hits you in the face like a hard slap. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. After your cab ride, you may be low on funds, but you've got the looks, the lines, and the leisure suit. You're in town to find true love. And if you happen to get lucky along the way, that's okay. After all, you're nearly 40.
And still untouched by human hands. Look out, ladies. I'm finding love tonight.
It's you, Larry Laffer. Remember? You give yourself a quick pat-down.
Got my wallet, got my breath spray, and I'm filled with Vitamin Larry. Come and get me, ladies! Echo!
The sound bounces around in your head for a few seconds.
Awesome!
You lick yourself.
Oh my God! I taste good! Speaking objectively, of course.
You quickly check your fly by zipping it up and down a few times.
Zips up, zips down in an instant for easy access. Yeah, baby.
He appears to be perverted, twisted, and sick. You instantly take a liking to him.
Keep your hands off of me. For all I know, you've been touching one of them computer keyboards. Filthy, infectious things those are.
Have a seat at the bar first. What do you think this is? Some dive even cruddier than this? The instant you lean in close enough to smell him, you regret it. He smells of rancid cork. Lefty doesn't have time for any of your perverted contests. What's a hot babe like that doing in a miserable, smelly, broken-down joint like this?
Hey, bub, just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
You run your finger up and down her knee.
Excuse me. Did I tell you could touch me?
You said it with your eyes.
Next time, get confirmation from my mouth first. Okay, loser.
Ooh, so there'll be a next time? You must be tired. You've been running through my mind all day.
I know, but you keep following me anyway.
You inhale her scent.
I'm sorry to just blurt this out, but you smell absolutely incredible. It's as if your inner light is so serene and pure that your aura has its own sweet and almost hypnotic aroma.
I had tapioca for lunch.
The whip-it-out suddenly approach has never worked for you, Larry. Not in any of the 40 or 50 times you tried it. Larry, have some decorum. You're in the presence of a master storyteller here. You pick up Lefty's, but realizing that you have no place to put it, you gently set it back right where you got it. Be polite, Larry. Look at the man first. He's one of Lost Wages' finest benefactors. It's appropriate to make eye contact with someone when you're new to each other, especially this fine supporter of Lefty's. The gentleman filling his face is Tom King, a regular at Lefty's and the kind of guy you love to have with you at the movies, so you don't have to talk to him for 2 hours.
Looking at me? Can't blame you, actually. I got that handsome, roguish look. It's a curse. But hey, you know what I mean, right?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you know lots of handsome guys in my situation.
That's Jordan Lee. He's here frequently, and they say he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Curiously, in Florida, Arizona, and Montana, just to watch him die is a valid legal defense against homicide.
Hey, loser! Wanna go get into some serious fucking trouble?
Hey! No.
That's a shame. I know some major going down tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
That sounds boss.
No, it doesn't.
What are you, looking for trouble?
I'm sorry. I wanted to see what would happen if I tried to do something with you.
You need to get a sense of personal space.
I can't afford personal space. I need all the human contact I can get. Echo!
The sound bounces.
Awesome! I guess people don't mess around with you.
They misjudge me. For instance, just because I know 1001 ways to inflict pain on the human body doesn't mean I like to hurt people.
I suddenly have to go.
Now, I get that a lot.
Jordan smells like a lawsuit waiting to happen. You quickly check your fly by zipping it up and down a few times.
Zips up.
The one with the bottomless gut is Michael Hirschman. He's been coming to lefties for years, bending the elbow and running up a classically huge bar tab. He just paid it back, which is partly the reason Lefties is open tonight.
Yeah? What's up?
I was just looking for women.
Well, you're looking in the wrong place. It's pretty much a sausage fest here. I mean, I'm pretty, but not that pretty, if you know what I mean.
I sure do.
No, you don't. The Dart simulation plugin was out of our price range. You check for a safe behind the painting, but it appears to have been glued to the wall with beer and nicotine. All you can do with this doorway is use it. You are in a dimly lit hallway. The peeling wallpaper gives the roaches something to watch. Clutter fills the room, and a filthy drunk wearing filthy clothes sits on the filthy floor, leaning his filthy back against the filthy wall. He is a poor little lamb, and he is a poor little lamb who has lost his way, and also his bladder control. There's no conceivable way this sign could help you get the girls.
Hi, sweetheart. Seeing you holding a bush beer makes me think subconsciously that if I drink bush beer too, I'll be popular with women.
Larry, you are Madison Avenue's target moron. It smells like guys who think with their dinks. It's just a picture, Larry, remember? It's just a picture, Larry, remember? You hand the drunk $1.
Say, buddy, you're very charitable, you're very generous. But you know, what I could really use is a good stiff belt. Hey, don't touch your merchandise. I'm not your cabin boy anymore.
He must have an interesting past. Wanting to be humane to the drunk, you clap him firmly on the shoulder, stroke his head, pat his hand, and get up close to him.
So tell me, how are you doing?
Ah, thanks for asking, buddy. I'd be just great if only my impetigo would clear up.
You reel back at the putrid stench of the offensive bum who can probably hear every word we're saying about him. You proudly display your member to the drunk.
Is that your wiener?
Yep.
Wow, I've never seen an innie before.
It goes around in circles, just like your life. This fan is old, broken, and pathetic. This game has a lot of fans like that. Stop anthropomorphizing stuff. You stick your tongue through the grill and taste the fan blades. They taste like, I can't believe it's not motor oil. You don't need to do that. You're already circumcised. It's a girly lamp like you'd find in any swingin' bachelor's rumpus room. The lamp is useless without its shade, or even with it.
I really want to talk to this lamp. Does that mean I have a problem?
No, but you have a problem if it starts talking back. It smells like melamine. Suddenly you crave Chinese food. Even she isn't impressed. Piles of magazines sit on the floor. Buried under the usual skin mags are some real collector's items. One of them is juicy Japanese and Jewish.
I'm just wasting my breath talking to you, aren't I?
They taste well appreciated by a male clientele. Ugh. The magazines have already seen their share of those. You look closely in the mirror.
In this light, I can really see the blackheads. All right!
Score! Yeah, baby! People should stay as far away from these boxes as possible, which is a shame because it's a tiny room and people have to use it all the time. You briefly consider yodeling in the stagnant water. My, aren't we the little sicko today? You pee into the toilet. Great, you hit the top, the seat, the tank, everything but the bowl. This toilet looks disgusting on the outside, but you have to look past the surface putrefaction and try to see its inner virulence. You grab an ancient copy of Flutter, the magazine of nude skydiving, and settle in to sit and think. You feel a great relief. What's that aroma? You give yourself a quick pat down.
Got my wallet, got my come and get. Echo!
The sound.
Awesome!
You're already well wiped. Thank God. Carefully finishing your duties, you wipe and toss the newspaper behind the toilet for the next user. You're already well wiped. Thank God. You turn on the hot tap. Immediately, steam starts to chug from the spigot. Technically, steam is invisible. This is water vapor, but nobody likes a narrating smartass. You notice some writing in the mirror.
Ken sent me. That could be important. I'll have to remember it.
You grab a scrap of toilet paper and, cleverly chewing one of your fingernails to the quick, you scrawl the words Ken sent me in blood on the paper. You turn off the hot tap and the mist slowly clears. You start to wash your hands in the cold water. Then you realize that there's no soap. Then you realize that there are no paper towels. So you wash your hands as well as you can and wipe them on the back of your shirt, under your jacket where the wet spots won't show.